Yo, you got to get one of those little folder holder joints, whatever this shit that they be having at Walmart.
I need a damn desk. That's what I need.
You do. You do. Just
Yeah.
invest that $99 and go and get you one,
I
bro.
need I
For a
need a
little
damn
80
desk.
bucks, you'll be fine. Yeah. But what's good, man? Welcome to Get Your Bars Off podcast, man. Impromptu episode, man. This is a special joint. We got Tay Rock versus Mook. The whole Halloween card is tomorrow, and we want to give our last final predictions on this, given whatever interviews we've seen, face-offs, anything that probably could have changed or just changed our views on this battle from our first time hearing about it to now. I just want to give all of our views on this shit now and the rest of the card also, which I feel that should not get forgotten about. This is a really
No,
dope card. But
it really
but
is.
yeah, man, you want to start with the main, just like Mook versus Tay Rock. That's what we're here for. Spooky season is upon us. What's good, Jared? Got the boy, my
Jared,
homie
what
Jared
up?
from
Jared, what
Conversation
up, baby?
in the chat. What's going on? But yeah, man, like I said, we talking Mook and Tay Rock. And like I said, we just had the both of the face-offs over the past couple of days. Those dropped on YouTube and on the URL app. Go check those out if you didn't. Um, man, how do you feel? Let's start off with that, since that was their first meeting of each other's for a while. Like, I need to know, how do you feel about that face-off? Because like you was giving your piece before we started. I had to stop. You
Yeah.
was about to get in your bag.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Rock, as we established this off camera, Rock never looks good in face-offs. He never does well in face-offs. It's never his thing, and this face-off kind of proved that. Mook made him look weak. He made him look little, and at the very end, where Mook was like, "Well, bet something then, bet something," and then I think Surf had to jump in, and
Well,
from
Surf was they've been ready to do that since they was on
Mhm.
the lot. Ain't nothing. The bet part of it, it's not nothing really new to me.
No, but then the way that Mook twisted it up, because Rock was like, "Oh, that's not my L. That's not my money. That's not my L." And
Yeah, I
Mook was
thought that didn't look good on his favor.
like,
How Mook looked at it, he gave it a couple seconds and it registered, and he was like, "Wait, hold the hell up!" Like, whoa, wait, whoa,
"Yep,
like we was gonna let that slide? Like, nah, that was. If I'm Surf, I wouldn't like that statement either, fam. Like, Surf he's not gonna say that, but just like I would have been, if I'm Surf, I'm just looking at like, damn, why would you lead yourself into that? Damn, why would you, what I'm saying, walk into that one? It's
right."
like Luke was just for whatever crazy thing, or not crazy, whatever problem or any situation he had with Mook that he felt was dumb or whatever, may have been, saying, their longevity in the game together, may have been the quality of content, bars, whatever. Mook had a rebuttal for that,
Every
and to
time.
really whatever, Rock was saying. Rock did it here and there for Mook, but Mook was able to really get his points across really well. I thought one good points that he brought up, where it's like, you want to do this whole old era versus new era thing, but bro, you're from the era I'm
You're from
from.
my era. Yeah, you're from
So
my
it's
era.
what are we really talking about? Like, everybody else, all your other peers can say that. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why you really coming at me like that.
Mook put him in
Which
a corner.
kind of evens the playing field a little bit. Because now that you really got to sit there and think like, yo, I mean, obviously a lot of these dudes been battle rapping for a very long time, but in the sense of going out to the professional places like the fight clubs and Lions Den, whatever. I mean, Rock was out here. You know what I'm saying?
Rock in Fight Club? I've never seen him in Fight Club.
From what they're saying, that they said he battled there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like a prominent, he wasn't like a prominent battler, but he definitely was around.
He showed up. He showed up there.
Yeah, he was there. We know that was the place to be. So, but just the fact that he was there that early, and he's trying to put himself with the URL class, is what Mook is trying to say. Like, yo, you can't have both. You know what I'm saying? It's either you're going to be, you know what I'm saying, of this ilk, or you know what I'm saying, or you just threaten to be with the new guys. Because like you said, you can't be 2 years apart. And we say that with the PGs. Like we've been trying to figure out which class is which. We don't want to have 2 years combined. It don't make sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I thought that was a great point from Mook. And like I said, it brings the at least what it's like for picking sides, like, oh no, I'm rocking with the new dudes, or I'm rocking with like, nah, this is kind of even now. So you got to take that out your way. Now you just got to strip it down to who literally is just the better battler now. Take your bias eras out of this and just look at it for the battler itself.
I think this face off, like what Mook did a really good job of was poking holes in Rock's arguments.
Yeah.
And stripping away any credence in the face off, so to speak. Like any argument Rock, like for example, Rock would tell him, oh, there's shit missing in your diamonds, there's shit missing in your jewelry. And then Mook rebutted really quickly, oh, but your whole shit was missing. Like, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
come on, you can't really do this with a Harlem nigga, B.
It's like, scary. I still have Rock winning, but you're gonna be able to tell that he walked into a fight.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And only thing that would even have me sway a vote towards Mook is more so I feel like he will be coming with better angles, like more stuff that we could actually, you know what I'm saying, take home. You know what I'm saying? Right. Where it be like some angles just be he say, she say, like little middle school battle rap shit or shit we heard before. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know what I'm saying, like we said with talking about probably the Iron Solomon battle, hippopotamus bar, math hopper, stuff that we've heard all over the years. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Oh, that's funny. Rock, it was a funny boy."
Yeah, that's funny, huh? You know what I'm saying? But there's the fact that Mook, I feel like Mook has more time to just be able to curate whatever he wants to. Well, not more time, obviously they under the usual prep time for this, but I feel like he has way more in his arsenal for Rock than Rock has for Mook. Because when you're on what's going on, Joe? When you're on the outside looking in for most of the time, I think you'll be able to have like a different point of view on certain situations than others. You know what I'm saying? So how everybody else probably would look at, I don't know, Rock's situation with Smack, somebody on the outside looking in from that DVD era probably look at it as a different way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Mook, the way he, you know what I'm saying, with him sitting out so long and kind of being able to observe things outside of the battle rap world, I feel like he'd be able to come with different shit, different perspectives, you know what I'm saying, different angles that might be a little more effective and fresh. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me speculating.
You think he's going to have bars for Briz?
I mean, I hope he doesn't. Like, we're here for Tay-Rock.
But, I mean...
That's not the battle.
This was supposed to be Briz.
Briz ain't up there, so why would he waste bars on him when Tay-Rock is right there? That's dumb.
It is, but I'm just saying, niggas do that. Like, oh, I wasn't supposed to.
That's what I'm saying. That wouldn't be smart for him, because just like how I said in DNA's battle with Vixen, when he started going at everybody else in that last round, I gave it to Vixen, because you talk about everybody else when you got somebody still sitting here with their foot on your neck. So how is you even taking that time to waste bars when every bar is should be used for Rock? You know what I'm saying? When that dude is going to be on your neck. What's good, kiddies? My bad. Got the nieces up here. What's going on? Say hi to the camera.
Hi, camera.
Say hi, camera. Say hi.
Okay.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say welcome to Get Your Bars Off.
Listen to Get Your Bars Off.
Yo, we out here. All right.
Oh man.
Bye.
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 No, bye.
No, bye.
Bye.
Go downstairs. Go downstairs.
No, I'm not.
Yo, shorty, out the rooms.
Hey, I want that key.
Time out, kids. To the left. Take it out there now. 10 hops that way.
10 hops this time.
Right now, let's go. Right now, let's go. Down to the stairs. Down to the stairs. It seems like most black people listen to steps and how to move if you sing it in a cha-cha slide manner.
The cha-cha slide, son. What do you say to the people that? Nah, you good. What do you say to the people that I see a lot of narratives floating on Twitter about this battle, and one of them is, what if one of them is that Rock is his material is too basic to match up with Mook. That Mook is gonna angle him to death.
That's what I was kind of leaning with this like what type of angles or content we will get, because I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, with a guy like Mook, and shout out Verb, because I feel like he was able to be the first one to hit on a lot of topics that guys of the URL era wanted to touch on with Mook. Pause. And I would definitely have to say, if Rock is a vet and as smart as he is in this game, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to battling at least and studying your opponent, I would definitely be watching that Verb battle to see what worked and what didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people do have their faults with some of the things Verb attacked in the battle per se. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't really. I think Verb was trying to show him he's the better writer. I don't think Verb was really angling with Mook that battle.
He wasn't trying to. He was trying to get him out of here bar wide, which is nothing wrong with that, because Verb he's like a pure MC, so he wants to show you, I get busy with this pen way better than you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, he's trying to say that stuff of the old is whack. What we're doing now with the pen is what it is now. But that is Verb. Verb is a pen guy. Now you want to take that. That's that one part of URL. Now let's get to the, you know what I'm saying, the street shit, the gun bars, the, you know what I'm saying, violence, all of that shit, you know, ignorant shit that we like about battle rap. Rock is going to give you that.
Yeah, he has to channel old Mook. Mook has to channel Party Artie Mook to like match up.
It's not even that. He doesn't have to channel that. That's the thing. We don't want old Mook. We want a new revitalized Mook. We want something. We want updated Mook. We want adapted Mook. We don't want old. Old Mook. That Mook. If we want to bring that Mook here, he will lose badly in URL.
We got that in the Verb battle. The Verb battle was the revamped Mook scheming and shit. And look at how that turned out.
That's what I'm saying. Adapting to his opponent. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you're not adapting to the general style. If you do that, then you're gonna sound like everybody else. No, if you're coming from the old, you should be adapting at least to the way to beat your opponent. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Real Sick. I was watching My Expert Opinion with him and Lex Luthor and C3 last night, and he was saying what he did to be able to find, you know what I'm saying, faults in Chilla Jones, his round structuring or whatever. And he said when he went against Geechee Gotti, he noticed he did good everywhere else, or defended good everywhere else, except when Geechee's talking to him. He can go punch, like Chilla can go punch for punch with you. When it comes to like just straight talking, like no crazy metaphors, none of that, just straight talking to your soul, he doesn't usually win those rounds. And he said, I took that and I just expounded on that. Not the angle per se, the concept per se, but
that's
just
why
that fact of, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use this angle to talk to his soul. And I feel that Rock should at least, if you just in that realm, I'm not saying he has to do this specifically, but like say if he was to go look at that Verb first round and be like, okay, this is at least what worked. Now let me see what didn't work in this battle and how I can bring what I do.
He can't take his foot off the gas. He can't take his foot off the gas. And Rock, history-wise, isn't an angler, so to speak. He's a pretty general barer. He doesn't really angle with people. Even with Rex, he had the opportunity to angle with him. He didn't angle with him. He didn't touch on the chain till the last 4 bars.
But sometimes it's really not neat. Like a guy like Rock, he never really needed it. Like it's a storyline between the guys, you'll get a bar here and two. But like even with like Rock versus Hollow, remember there was the whole charity shit, all that stuff. Minuscule storyline, but it was something to work with. But he basically was used the He used that and flipped it. Something about, I forgot what was the line he used. Forgot the exact line he used about the homeless or some shit like that. But he found a way to use it. He brought it up still, even though that was a little bit of history that they have. Mook and Rock, you know what I'm saying? We've been told that they didn't have any history, but now we're seeing it unravel more and more and more. So more so, I see Mook doing more so of the bringing back, you know what I'm saying, history, all of that such, if we get that, because that's really what this face-off was for. But I see Mook doing that more than Rock. Rock is just going to try to take his head off.
He has to stick to what he knows. He has to stick. Rock has to come.
Every time he's gone against big opponents, it's worked for him. Even though I personally have Sue Surf winning, it worked for him in the Surf battle. It worked for him in the Hollow battle. It worked for him in the Arsenal battle. It worked for him in the
Arsenal battle. He tried something different in the Arsenal battle. Remember, the second round, he tried to do what Arsenal did and ended up winning that round.
Yeah, but that's still though. But doing that is still in the midst of Rock, just that high aggression shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that like once he stays in his pocket and you know what I'm saying, at least matches you, you know, obviously he's always going to be at 100, but he definitely still can, you know what I'm saying, make a battle debatable and or win. It's up to that opponent to outmatch that energy that Rock is giving you. And I think Hollow had a hard time with it, even though I had Hollow winning it. Yeah. But it's back and forth with that battle. But he had a hard time with that. I won't say Day didn't have a hard time with it. But
no, he didn't.
No, Day but did not have a hard time. What I'm saying is he didn't choke it. Obviously, nobody. What I'm saying is it's no crowd. You're not gonna understand. You're not gonna know if he's having a hard time. Hollow had a crowd there, so with Daylight, it was just the fact that Rock was matching. Now this time he's matching and or you know what I'm saying, making rounds debatable with the amount of shit that Daylight is bringing. That alone, and he's still Rock. You know what I'm saying?
He's still being
he just took the pin up a little bit. That's all. And that's all I think he has to do with this one is just be you, but still out rap Mook. You know what I'm saying? Because Mook is going to try to out rap him. And that won't be hard.
It's pretty easy to out rap Mook. Mook is in himself, baby.
Rock is on another planet. Like it gets really crazy, bro. Like I don't think Mook has a seatbelt line in his arsenal.
He don't. And I said it on Twitter.
Something that creative in his
arsenal. I said it on Twitter today. Mook hasn't had, and I know we don't care about the crowd, but I'm just saying to put it in retrospect, to put it in perspective, Mook does not have a crowd reaction as loud or as big as any haymakers that Rock has. He has nothing bigger than Chill Will. He got nothing bigger than the after the cut, before the cut, nothing bigger than the seatbelt line, nothing bigger than the shit he had against Goods with the Black Panther shit. Like Mook does not have.
I never really was crazy about the Is This Your King bar, but other than that, I feel you. But other than that, I feel you because like Rock has moments where he get really creative with some of these bars, and it's like it can really shake a fucking room. And one or two of those in a battle like this, in the right moment, can sway the fucking battle.
That's all you need.
It can sway this battle very quickly, man. Very quickly. Another thing that I wanted to add up about this battle. Now, I think everybody's asking about this. I mean, I think it's one of the better questions to ask is who has more to lose in this battle? Is it Rock, who is looking like his, even though he says like Mook is his biggest battle, we know this is Rock's biggest battle.
He believes it.
Or is it Mook who this is his most dangerous battle? Like who has more to lose in this?
I think Rock does because Mook can always go back. You know, Mook isn't really he's not active in the battle. Like he's not an active battler. Like Mook can always come in and out. He has a foot in and a foot out in it. I think Rock, being an active battler, has a lot more to lose here because his stock is on the line. If he takes
on the line, really?
If he gets bodied,
only two dudes to battle Mook. right
Bro,
now is him and Verb.
If he gets bodied, it's gonna be a problem. If he gets bodied
We're not about to
badly,
do that. Rock has never been bodied, so we're not about to put that in the air.
I'm just saying, I'm not putting it in the air, but you also
You're
have
just
to take
saying something that's never happened, though.
You have to take that into account, though.
I can't if it's never happened.
It happened. Clips bodied him. Like that. That's how it started.
How many years ago was that? Are you
doesn't matter?
It does
counts.
matter. It does
counts.
matter, so we're talking. It's 2020. That battle was in what 2008.
It matters though. He got bodied. It's part of his career.
It does matter, dude. It matters a lot.
You said he does. You said he's never gotten bodied before, right?
Bro, you're talking about 12 years ago.
It's part of his.
You know what happened 12 years ago? My niece wasn't even born.
It's part of his story.
Whole life happens after in 12 years.
It's part of his story. It's part of his story. It matters. It matters.
So you almost had me call you my other man is because he says stupid shit like this. Dude, how is
it stupid? Verb Clips body Verb when? Summer Madness won.
Bodied Verb
2011, right?
2010 actually. No,
that was
2000 summer 2011, whatever.
That was 9 years ago, 8 or 9 years
still
ago.
9 years ago.
That still matters. That still matters because it's part of your story. It's part of your story.
That does not matter, bro.
It's part of your story.
I've been cooking for 10 years and I got bodied on my first big stage. That does not matter, bro.
Niggas will bring it up every chance they get.
Crazy.
Niggas will bring it up every chance they get.
Crazy.
It's part of your story, bro.
That's
part of your story.
Crazy. But you're saying that like it's gonna I need to use that in my it's gonna affect him 12 years down the line that he choked. I mean, he got bodied by Clips 12 years ago.
And niggas still bring it up.
That has something to do with a battle 12 years now.
Niggas still bring it up. And I'm sure Mook, Harlem, I'm sure Mook is gonna bring it up tomorrow because it's Harlem. Like, bro, it's part of your story. It's part of that's part of his resume.
You just said if he was to get bodied, and the man hasn't been bodied in 12 years, and you were talking about it like it's a relevant fact.
I'm not saying he's gonna get bodied, but I'm saying you have to.
You said even if, but the man has not been bodied in 12 years. So how is that even
how long have you been watching battle rap? You know this is an anything can happen kind of sport.
Yeah, but
anything happen.
Doesn't happen when I'm going off history.
It's never predictable.
Rock has never been bodied.
It's never predictable. You know that. Especially these big battles, these are never predictable.
Can be though. Some things can be predictable.
Not the majority.
Rock coming prepared and Rock not getting bodied is very predictable. It's very predictable. But since he's touched URL, it's been very predictable. He has never been bodied on URL.
He hasn't been bodied, but he has lost clearly. He lost to Hitman, clearly.
Okay, but that's not a body still, though, bruh.
Just saying, anything can happen. You have to take that shit into account. Like, Mook can get bodied too.
You're not
taking your body too.
You just took something 12 years ago into account, but you ain't taking nothing in between that into account.
I'm the main one championing Rock. I'm the main one championing that nigga. I'm like, yo, Rock is the face of URL. I've been saying that.
So all I'm saying, you're right, but you threw me off with that one. You brought up the clip shit. I'm like, wait, what? Like,
I'm just saying, I've been championing this nigga for this entire time. Like, yo,
I didn't say that same thing. I haven't said that same thing with Mook. Like, I'm going to this battle. If I'm going off history, I know Mook is going to come with some shit, and I'm not about to sit here and act like he's not. If I'm going off, especially like the past 2-3 years, I'm going off his latest freestyle he had in the RBE joint, fire. If I'm going off his performance against Verb, dope. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going off, I really wish they would have did that 2-on-2. I feel like him and Kyle was gonna get busy, bro. But
did he even get to spit? Did he get to spit like his shit too?
Not really, not enough to really like, you know what I'm saying? But trying to think, him versus Lux. I mean, stellar performance. Like, if I'm just going off of his recent stuff, he showed that he still has, like, he's no scrub at all. So he's not to Mook like he's some random nigga in like the trap house or some no shot to No Mercy, but he ain't no random nigga on these New York, you know what I'm saying, these New York battle circuits.
He's not, but
dude,
Rock
he's a legend. Like,
Rock is an animal
for a reason. Like to this day, still like
Rock is a legend in his own right.
Yeah, I get you on that. I get
in
you
his
on
own
that.
right. He is.
Mook has, you know what I'm saying, he's built a legacy for people to, even though when he doesn't battle, they still call him a legend. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's about like it's not about how it's about how Luck said. It's not about how many people you
fights you had.
It's who you fought. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with Mook, the experiences he took from all the great battles he did, from Mills to Party to Young Hot, whatever, it built with him all throughout these years to make him the great MC he is to this day. Like, Mook is a dope ass MC. We not about to take that away from him. And one thing I always say, dope bars, dope MCing always translates well in the ring.
Mook is an angler. He's not a bar for bar nigga. He will break you down. I think Mook is top 3 anglers in the world, which is what makes him dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
In the world, I mean,
like he can break you down. Very, very, very. He's very tactical.
Yeah, but if I got 20, 25 minutes to do so, yeah. I mean, I think I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to touch on. Pause. So I mean, I don't really.
And tough. Rock has a lot of angles to go off.
Right, and that's my only thing is like, Rock really has a bullseye, and has had a bullseye on his back for the past like 2 years in battle rap.
It's like what Mav said. Like, Mook is gonna take that Geechee first round and stretch it for 3 rounds and sprinkle some.
I don't think so. Reason why? Because he didn't even want to bring that up in the face off. So that's why I didn't think he's gonna really address that situation.
Do you think he didn't bring it up because he was saving it?
Because even though close my door, shorty. Even though that Rock wasn't in the battle specifically, Briz was. What do I gotta say to Rock? He wasn't even on the stage with me. Like, he wasn't, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that'd be wasted bars for me personally.
But you know, niggas love the tea. Niggas love the tea. They're gonna love.
Go watch the real. We're at URL. This ain't BET.
I'm just saying. I'm not speaking for me. I'm just speaking for those that are going.
Go watch the real. It's on BT. You can go watch it. We're here for bars, and I want to hear niggas. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear about, you know what I'm saying, real shit, like Dot Mob history, shit that is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about no, you know what I'm saying, if you was on stage, he wasn't. So
what do you say to the people that are saying, oh, well, what has Rock done to get this battle? Because there's another narrative going
Rock
around.
At the right place at the right time, man. Just call it a spade.
They're saying it like, well, Rock, why is Rock considered the face of URL? What has he done besides battle straight through for
consistently battle and been consistently winning, arguably since he's probably made his URL debut? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say like every single battle, but he has a very nice record, and he's been what you would consider the genesis of what URL is. You go back to that QP battle where he says to Rosenberg, "Raw damn near is what Rock embodies in URL."
Embodies.
So
the irony of that QP battle.
People been hating on Rock.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I said it on Twitter. I was like, yo, niggas catch amnesia. They have caught amnesia during this time.
I even had my friends where I wasn't like a Rock fan. I'm not about to act like I'm like the biggest Rock fan. I always respect his work. Like, I respect his work heavily. But I never can say I was a Rock hater. Like, for what?
I love Rock like Pookie in New Jack City, boy.
Like, what is there to hate on the man for? Like, the dude has consistently put in work in a game where it's very easy to get tired of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Very easy to get tired of shit. But a dude like Rock has made this shit like, I don't want to say like fun again, but like, you know what I'm saying? He brought that raw feel. He brings that raw feel when other niggas not gonna do it. When other niggas is not gonna do it, B. Like when other niggas want to play around and you know what I'm saying? Pardon me, clean his fucking backwood up. Other niggas want to play around and shit. Like he's not coming here to be friends. He's not coming here for battle of the night. None of that. He's coming here to take your head off, and that is always going to be commended from me. Like I'm never gonna fault that. You know what I'm saying? Or not saying that people have, but
he's never choked either. Never had a choke in any battle and nothing like that.
Yeah, so it's like, come on, man. Like if I'm the NBA and this dude has been, he probably didn't have to get MVP every year, but this dude is the perfect embodiment of what my brand is talking about, or what my brand is, whether it be, you know, NBA now, world peace, you know what I'm saying, unity, all of that shit, whoop-de-whoop. And if you look through the NBA, who are some of your people that embody that the most? LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Rock is 90s NBA. He elbowing niggas, like he playing that.
But still, what I'm saying is though is that he embodies what Smack wants to like. If I want to use somebody as my ambassador for URL, Rock is definitely my ambassador. Like I don't know who else I would be using. I mean, if I just want somebody to have a better conversation, I'll probably use Surf. But
Geechee's another one.
Well, he just got here. And that's no slight to him. It's just he just got here. That's all. You know what I'm saying? It's just been niggas who like Rock who been doing it. You know what I'm saying?
What do you say to Frass?
I finally found my apple fritters, bro. I am so happy.
Apple fritters. I thought you were talking about food, but
no, bro. It's always weed when it comes to like pastries and shit with me.
Apple fritters. I got my apple fritters.
Bro, I've been looking for this shit. I've been looking for this shit for a minute, bro.
Frass said K-Shine should be facing URL. What do you say to that?
Once again, just start again like this. Like Shine has started this run with the past couple years. Like most say he's been arguably undefeated for the past 2-3 years.
I want to say since the Danny battle.
That was 2018.
2017. Right? That was Smack Volume 1.
Yeah, it was like December, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, like I say, 2 years. And I still can't like I said, this Rock has been doing this shit almost like 5-6 years.
I want to say since Ill Will. That Ill Will battle shot him to top tier.
Yeah, we'll just start with that as the moment he got crowned.
That was the
new face of URL. You know what I'm saying? The official shooter. You know what I'm saying? Because he took out the shooter. So,
and I think that event was like bars over names too.
Yeah, that was Summer Madness 3.
Yeah, so like going into that event, you're like, oh well, Rock wasn't.
No, they both were on an even playing field. Him and Rock were on an even playing field.
Who, him and Will?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, remember Will came in as a PG.
No, I'm saying like Rock wasn't as established as he was now at the time.
Kind of, sort of. He was getting there, but I know what you're saying though. I know.
Like he was cooking niggas because he beat Cortez ass.
He was racking his wins up. Like that's what I'm saying. He wasn't like no unknown nigga. Like he was definitely racking his wins up, and very good wins at that too. Like in good battles. So that's why I say like Rock has been through wars like for some years. For some years, and that's why I'll even give Shine his credit. Like shout out to Restore Order podcast. That was a really nice year anniversary show they did with Shine and shit.
I remember the whack bar of the week, man.
I seen the nigga get mad though, but yeah, I thought that was funny. But yeah, though, it's like with Shine, I just think mix it with the Billy Kimber. But I think with Shine,
why they call that shit Billy Kimber? I keep thinking
that's the dude on the fucking package or whatever. I don't know.
Billy Kidman.
Yeah, we gonna call it Billy Kidman.
Billy Kidman.
Smoking on that Billy Kidman. But yeah, so I think it's with Shine. He knows that like he said I ain't start getting serious till a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I was bullshitting and shit like that. And when niggas was doing that shit, Rock was still holding it down for the top tiers.
Frost, yes, he does, because Hitman beat him about a year and a half ago, pretty clearly.
That was his last L though. And I mean, if you want to count, you know what I'm saying, Geechee, but that's a very, very debatable.
No. That wasn't a clear. Geechee was not a clear L.
No, sure. I said that was a very, very debatable battle.
Yeah,
like, very, very debatable. Like you can pick Shine one day and pick Geechee the next day. Type debatable. Very. That's the battles I like. But yeah, Shine, he's been doing it for like. Give me if does this for another 2 years, if he wants it or not. You know what I'm saying? He could take that claim, but I don't think Shine really care about that shit. He says it, man. A couple more battles, I'm out. Shit, you see the picture with him in the studio.
And Doug, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out Shine. Like, that's a great look. You know what I'm saying? You see his memes all blurred out and shit. But I mean, who cares though? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got the look.
Battle rap community to see our guys winning. Whether we like that dude specifically as a battler or not, we like to see our guys winning. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, Shine, he is in that spot for it, but I don't think he really wants it. You know what I'm saying?
I think Shine has 2 more. I think his hit list is 2 people, Pat Stay, Hollow, and then he's done. Yeah, because he say Daylight playing. Daylight is booked for December.
Yeah, but we don't know who against who. And then again, though, they might have kept this one under the tuck like they did with Tay Rock and him. So who knows? We might get Shine.
We might get Shine
for December, but that's another card. Any last things on Mook and Tay Rock before we move on to the next the undercard?
I don't think this battle is gonna live up to the hype, bro. And it's just because it's Mook battles. Mook battles never do.
You really didn't like Verb versus Mook like that?
I didn't, man. Like, I watched it the first time, and then like his battles don't have a lot of replay value. Now it could be because they're so long, or it could be because
that might be for me the longevity of the battle. Well, not longevity, but how long the battle is. You know what I'm saying? That shit pisses me off sometimes. Like God, I really gotta spend a whole hour and change watching this.
Like, honestly, I hope they don't go unlimited tomorrow. Like,
oh no, they definitely are. God, they definitely are going unlimited. Now, hopefully, I don't think all 3 gonna be unlimited, but I know for sure they definitely going unlimited.
One of them rounds is gonna be unlimited.
One of them rounds definitely gonna be unlimited. It's more than likely gonna be the 3rd.
I think the rest of the card is gonna be better than the main event itself.
Well, shit. Final predictions, man. Mook, Tay Rock.
You see the name, man. Rock 2-1.
For sake of conversation, I'm gonna go Mook 2-1 because I think he might have a chance to take this joint.
He looked too calm in that face-off too. He got something up his sleeve.
Well, it's not that he was calm. I think he knows he's comfortable with what he has. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's very comfortable with what he has. I don't think he has no second guessing or any of that nature that he would. I mean, I think anybody kind of like, you know what I'm saying, slightly second guesses themselves, but I don't know. I think he's really confident in what he has, and I can't be mad at that, bro. Like the way he's talking in these interviews, like the face off, like he seems like he has like he's ready to like let go a clip on Rock, bro.
And that whole I heard his rounds bullshit.
I never pay attention to that.
That shit. Never. How
long we been watching battle rap to understand that somebody's rounds is never what they heard?
It never works. Cassidy, Rex when he battled before he battled Shine, Mickey Fax was like, yo, I heard his rounds. Crazy.
And this is facts. Facts. Yeah. One of our like greatest writers of our era. Like said that, and that shit was poo-poo. Oh, and he probably just heard he probably just remembered the first round and was like, yo, that shit gonna be hard. Because Rex's first round for Shine is still fire.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that it was bad. Shit, he gotta won that round, but it's just that, you know what I'm saying, we can't go off of that anymore. We can't go like OGs in this battle rap shit. I know y'all not going off of what another rapper heard. You know what I'm saying? I seen somebody post, man, all these rappers hearing all these niggas round so much shit. I'm surprised they ain't hear each other round by now.
I know, right?
For real. Like, damn, like for real, like
Yo.
That's why I was happy. I was surprised when Rock said he had let XL hear his rounds, which is no slight to XL. If anybody, I'm gonna let anybody listen to our rounds, it'll be XL. But he was saying it like in the face of like I ain't gonna let nobody hear my shit, which I was like, cool, everything's gonna be fresh. But obviously he did. But it is what it is. I really don't give a fuck about that. But yeah, man. So I'm going Mook 2-1 of Edge. I think it's gonna come down to the content, bro. At the end of the day, it's gonna be like, do I want to hear gun bars or do I want to hear about like some life shit? You know what I'm saying?
Mook might say something in that first round. If Mook goes first, he can strip away all of that gun bar shit.
That will help him very much, very much. Cause him coming off the tail end of like you know what I'm saying, having the rap in the bottom of the rounds is not gonna just trying to follow up with something that Rock does. Man, that's tough to do sometimes, bro. Cause like I said, it's so much energy, it's so much shit. So if you come in just, you know what I'm saying, trying to talk, and it might not sound like you saying too much, even though you probably are, but just the energy alone, and
this ain't the
really
bubble
way a battle.
Like
especially
it's the bubble.
If that battler has good defense too.
Rock is known to have good defense. Like he's never and this isn't the bubble at the beginning. Like the battle rap bubble at the beginning, like when Gnome happened, there wasn't a crowd. There will be somewhat of a crowd.
But still, I don't think
kind of like Summer Madness, kind of like Kings versus Queens.
I don't know if he should be, you know what I'm saying, relying on that though.
He has to write
well without it. You know what I'm saying?
He has to write like he wrote for Daylight. Write for no crowd.
Exactly. Like I said, right. Like it's right. Take yourself up. Beat the Tay Rock from the last battle. That's what Tay Rock really has to do. Real talk. Beat the Tay Rock from the last battle. And I know that's always kind of like a cocky thing to say or whatever, but that Tay Rock was so like that Tay Rock could have killed anybody on that card.
He could have.
Anybody.
I said day by day, like, oh man, like
you would have killed anybody on that card. And just that Tay Rock alone is very dangerous.
You think he can write better than that Rock?
That's like all you need is the motivation. See, the motivation he had for Daylight was the pen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is your stake, your pen, all of that. Don't you gonna sit on me behind you?
Nah, this is your stock.
That's it, your stake, stock, whatever. Yeah.
Like, this is like
your stock is not gonna really change, but it's like that chat between all the OGs, what they call the brotherhood. This will be like, yo, you gotta bring that one back, or we clowning you. You know what I'm saying? Back getting beat up by the old nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not calling Mook old, but you know what I'm saying.
You getting beat up by Mr. Money and Violence, getting beat up by the neighborhood bully.
Yeah, bro. I'm saying. Like Mook is gonna have to definitely, like, he has to, and with him, he needs to not try to be super lyrical miracle nigga, but I think he just did that just to match Verb though. So I'm not even gonna act like I think he's gonna be like that.
No,
in his next battles.
I really think he saw the feedback and the backlash from that, and he
not him. Even Lux was like, that wasn't really him. Yeah.
He trying to be me, beloved.
Yeah. But like I said, I got Mook 2-1. You got Rock 2-1. Let's move on, man.
You know in your heart you don't have Mook 2-1, but that's okay.
I mean, in my heart, I'd rather not pick anybody.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
That's how really undecided I am. That's how really undecided I am. Like, dead serious. Like, I'm not that comfortable with saying Rock is winning.
I am. I've been saying this as it was announced. Rock 2 motherfucking 1.
All right, man. Like I said, now, well, last question. You think this is going to be in the battle decision or on cam decision? Even though obviously they're going to make the decision, but you think we more so going to be getting to, like, it's going to be like, oh man, I got to catch it back on cam, or you feel like you'll know the winner in the building?
We'll know the winner in the building.
Okay. All right, that's cool.
Neither one of these niggas is Lux. Rewind, find is more to find.
No, I'm not saying it like that. That is like it's so much good content that you're not gonna be able to get a winner off one. You know what I'm saying?
We'll know it live.
Okay.
We'll know it live.
Well, we definitely gonna know it live because they're gonna vote.
Oh, they're doing a vote,
bro. They've been doing it every joint.
Oh, this is different.
Bro, they did voting for Summer Madness. They did voting.
No, they didn't. No,
yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
I could have sworn they had niggas voting in the chat.
No, they did it.
Summer Madness, they didn't have niggas voting in the chat.
Nah. They only did it for Bill Collector and Holmesy, I believe. And then they did it for Kings and Queens because it was judge battle.
When they did, it was the the joint, the matches that they had after. They were still judging them. They were still judging them like that. But still, bring it for I bring it for this. I'd bring it for this.
I would too. Definitive win. But
it's more places because you have this, you have caffeine. Then we go look at Twitter. Then you got all the polls that's within Twitter. Right. Then you get the battle drop. You know what I'm saying? Then you go there. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many different like outlets you'll be able to look to see what the streets are saying.
I like the caffeine vote though. Like I like that because then there's no debate.
Well, you go have a debate when it drops on the app.
Will you that's what I don't get.
Started it with 40 and Surf.
I mean, I guess we'll discuss that another time, man. But I mean, if it's judged, let it be judged. Don't let
the people judge it. Just let the people judge it.
Like if you lost in a judge battle, take your L, my nigga.
Yeah. But neither one gonna do that. But let's move on, man. What we got next? We got B Dot versus Holmesy. Good. Yo. Excuse me.
Holmesy, your mans.
Holmesy was talking crazy on Facebook, bro. He said Prez Mafia at 100% is better than B Dot at 100%.
Yeah, he's
wild. I love Prez Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Dude he's an innovator. He birthed a lot of nigga styles in the New York City scene.
Twerk.
Hey man, call it. Hey, that's why they battled. Didn't they battle? Yeah,
they were gonna battle.
I thought they did battle.
Nah, Prez came back and battled Dre Dennis. Had a great battle, by the way.
I could have sworn he was supposed to battle Twerk. Oh, anyways, though. But yeah, like you say he's better than him at 100%. I was like, I give you that on like stage presence. Like he can definitely like captivate a crowd. But what happens when your opponent has just as much energy but outbarring you though?
I think not Mook. B Dot. I don't think B Dot works without an angle.
I mean, I don't know how to really answer that. Like
B Dot's biggest weapon.
How do you work without an angle though?
His strongest weapon against his opponent is an angle. Notice his resume. Every opponent he's had an angle. Yes, he has.
Like, what do you want me to do?
He's had an angle.
Yeah.
Mike Q had an angle. Not Chilla. Rum Nitty, he had an angle. Danny, he had an angle. He has angles for every one of his opponents. Without one of those,
I don't have a problem with that though. I don't think it's a problem though. Is it? Because think about it.
Not a problem, but when it's your main weapon,
bring up the simplest shit and make it. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Like what is he gonna say about Holmesy? Like Holmesy isn't really out there like that.
That's the thing. We asked that same question with T Top. We asked that same question with Dan. We asked that question almost every battle he goes into because the guy is the bigger.
T Top had plenty.
But you know what I'm saying though, like it's like, damn, well, what angle can he take from this? You know what I'm saying? To the point that he can take the most minuscule thing though. Minuscule, something that you probably won't even like really bat an eye to. He will find something fucked up with that and body you with that shit. Like make you feel like you are the worst person in the world.
Scary shit, man. It's scary, man.
Because it works for him though, because if you don't have a plan of attack, how are you really? What are you really doing better than your opponent? How do I leave, other than just rapping? Do I leave feeling like, oh no, this guy was that nigga leaving this shit? You know what I'm saying? If I'm not clowning you, if I'm not breaking you down, saying your bar, like why your bars is whack, who you are is whack, like something other than just I'ma shoot you. Like, what else are you really bringing to this battle specifically?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with Holmesy and B Dot, both of those guys are great at that. We seen through the tournament that Holmesy in his
he switched his style up. He switched his style up.
Well, it's not that he more so switched his style up. I think he got way more serious with the pen, at least, because I felt like he always was a nice angler. I just think he took his pen more serious now, especially when he's going up against Killer, so his back was against the wall. And you got to think Holmesy has never been. When you're a PG, everybody's back is against the wall because everybody's fighting. You know what I'm saying? But now you're on the next level where guys already have established names, and you're the new guy again. You know what I'm saying? Right. So now it's just you that gotta. Not saying I'm obviously in the tournament, everybody's fighting, but you gotta fight harder for a name and the win. You know what I'm saying? So I think with him doing that against the Sagas, Danny Myers, and bill collectors, like he was able to step his style up amazingly. And obviously we all feels Bill let him off the
he let his foot off the gas.
If he would have got that Bill versus Mike P, it'd have been a little different. But I still think with all of that, all the stuff he's learned from that tournament, man, B Dot does not have a walk in the park at all.
No, and you're like I said with the Mook and Rock battle, you're gonna be able to tell whoever wins this battle was in a fight.
Exactly, because think about it. The battles we would say either are real talk. The two guys who B Dot had his best battles with, Danny Myers and the Saga. Is that wrong?
You're not.
I mean, personally, my personal favorite performance is the Cortez one, but that's just me personally.
I would say Mike. I was gonna say Mike P. Mm-hmm. And Mike P. and
Reggie, what's going on, bro?
What up, Reggie? Mike P. and Cortez, I would say.
Yo, let's notice Fraz said Mook round was gonna be as long as me rolling the backwood. Yo, my shit had a big ass vein in that shit, bro. That shit had me fucked up. I still finessed it though. It's still looking right. But yeah, Loso versus B Dot. Damn, forgot about that's my other second favorite performance. Like his Danny Myers and the Saga joints are his like greatest battles per se, probably. But performance wise, that B Dot, I mean that Loso battle and that Cortez is my favorite B Dot performances personally.
That Cortez performance is nuts, man.
Like
red hoodie B Dot.
Yeah, but just think about that. If he didn't have that time, the breaking him down about his heritage shit, that man Cortez almost could have won that shit.
What I mean? You see what I mean? Another angle.
That angle, it showed the separation. It showed the separation between them.
But like, I don't think you get what I'm saying. Like, without it, B Dot with an angle is like Mega Man with the cannon, with you know what I'm saying? Like that's his main weapon. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but I don't think he actually like out raps a lot of his opponents too. So is that not a weapon?
If he battles somebody with like he can't angle with.
But how do you not? We've seen him angle with almost everybody, so he will find something.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. That's his skill. Like if he can still find something and use it to win, I'm not gonna fault him for that. It's not like he's just doing punchlines every single time.
Like he ain't got none
punches.
Really.
He's giving you schemes. He's giving you like all that stuff with something within the angle.
I guess. I guess.
That's what I'm saying. I see what you're saying, but I think the way you're looking at somebody approaching an angle is the same way you're looking at somebody approaching a battle with just punches.
It's like not all they do. All they do.
It's not the same, because if I'm coming at this one battler and I bodied him about how him and his wife and shit, Then I'll go to another battler. I'll battle him about his, you know what I'm saying, him trying to be black in a black and a white man trying to be in a black man's culture or whatever shit like that.
And let me be clear,
different angles, and they all are cooking these niggas.
Let me be clear. I'm not knocking him for it. It's a great job that he. I mean, it's great when he does it.
Also got to commend him for that. You know
right.
what I'm
not knocking him for it. It's just, what else can you do? Like,
what else are you looking for, though?
The same way Nitty gets flack.
What else? We can say what else we're looking for Nitty. What else are you looking for from B-Dot?
Honestly, man, more punching, man. Like more. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
We just said we don't want the other dude to punch too much.
Yeah. Well, because but because the other dude.
Oh, I see why you gonna have Rock. I see why you got Rock winning.
Because the other dude, all Nitty does is punch. You've never seen Nitty angle with anybody.
So you want Nitty to angle? You want
yes.
See, that's
something different.
Oh man, how are you a whole fan and you skimming through the bars, man?
Do something different.
He got out rapping niggas crazy, bro. Like
he does.
Punches,
and again, I'm not knocking him. I'm not knocking him.
How do you say he does when he's doing almost everything, probably other than freestyling?
Because versatility is a factor.
No, you're not hearing me. He's giving you versatility. You're just not hearing it. You're hearing it because he's approaching somebody with an angle. So you're just hearing the shit he's saying, but you're not hearing the patterns, the schemes, all of that shit. Like he does all of that. We're not about to do, but them West Coast niggas get busy.
Nah, yeah, them West Coast. There's no West Coast slander here. No West Coast
they get busy. That's the only thing. And the reason why we can't really go at Nitty that hard, because it's like he's been knocking this shit out the park with these punches. Like punches been getting him to the bag. So how can we really be mad? It's been getting him wins, clear wins. Some of the best bars we heard is just when, and it's kind of go like how I just seen some people saying it with Westside about to drop Hitler where Hermes 8. They like, damn, yo, another one this year. Man, how am I gonna be able to really like appreciate the last joint? You know what I'm saying? And like I could get it. I get it because we've been through the Gucci era. We heard the same thing with Gucci. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand it with somebody when in battle rap realm where you seeing them punch. It's if you after the like fourth battle and you just damn, man, I ain't hear nothing else other than like there's a fire punch. After you see other people give you a little bit more, it's just like
like remember it up. Like, or remember when,
go ahead, pardon me.
Remember when somebody unlocks a different attribute, like or unlocks a different style. Like, let me think of somebody.
Shout out Sharon. We got to give Sharon some credit for stepping outside of just being a puncher. He found ways to like kind of like angle on like one of my favorite battles of him in the past couple years, him versus A Ward. That battle, I won't say it got personal, but they were going at each other's necks, bro.
And him versus Rome too. It's another one.
Oh no, Rome was amazing. I didn't want to use that one because Rome was in his bag.
Rome beat the shit out that nigga.
But I say the one with A Ward because, like I said, he found ways to be able to like attack A Ward for his character. You know what I'm saying? We need to see with, I guess, what you're asking more so for B-Dot is less character assassination and more rapid punching.
Yeah, just like that.
You don't have B-Dot losing.
B-Dot
on a damn losing streak.
Oddly enough, I have him winning this battle.
Yeah, I got B-Dot also. Carice is wide too.
Oh shit.
He's been silent as shit since this shit's been booked.
Roman got Jay crying on camera.
Again, these niggas some crying ass niggas, man. I forgot SmackDown on right now, but yeah, there's some crying ass niggas, B. But yeah, so like I said, man, they that battle, I got B-Dot. I just feel like he's been locked in and he's been hearing everything Holmesy's been saying. He's watched the UN battles. So once he's seen that lock, he's like, oh no, I'm not about to let this nigga be some type of bracket buster for me, nigga. Like, nah, and hear him on Champion, hear him on My Expert Opinion, where B-Dot has been in the cut. You ain't hear from B-Dot. I ain't even seen
B-Dot. B-Dot's trying to gun for that Champion of the Year. He can't win Champion of the Year if he loses this battle.
Question: if Holmesy wins, is he in the top spot for Champion of the Year?
He'll need one more.
He'll need one more.
He'll need one more.
He'll
need one more because Chilla is right there too. Chilla's right there too.
Bruh, the Saga coming off being one of the top contenders of Champion of the Year. Body beats Danny Myers.
He's Danny.
Almost convincingly.
Who did he beat in the semis? Because before Bill, he battled somebody. Who did he beat?
It was Danny.
No, he battled EK before Danny.
EK.
Yeah.
EK.
He battled
Danny
EK before Danny.
The Saga, Bill Collector, all that in a span of
and now B-Dot.
Change.
And I think he has clips too.
Yeah, now that's the thing. If he wins that one, like, come on, bro. My man is either winning Champion of the Year or is in the top 2 spots. We're not about to do that to Holmesy because nobody has done that. In that span like that, bro. In that span, nah.
I mean, how much? Okay, I don't want to discredit Holmesy, but how much credence are the Champion of the Year judges taking those UN battles?
I don't know. You gotta ask them. But if I'm a champion of the year pan, I'm taking that very seriously. If you spread those battles out, it probably won't look like, oh well, it's just fuck that. If you spread that battle, them should still make noise. Because like they're not gonna fire.
They're not gonna be like
those convincingly in judged battles.
Well, yeah, but they're not gonna say, oh, well, they're not gonna bunch them in the same tournament. Like they're not gonna just say, oh, well, let's bunch them together because they come from the same tournament.
Bunch who together?
Those battles. This is not my thinking. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I would get it. Like, how would they bunch them together?
Like make them count the same because they come from the same tournament.
I don't know. He's not battling the same person.
No, I don't know how to like
I'm saying, I would think that they would have to count those battles. They would have to count those battles.
Like they're not gonna count them with the same credence as this battle here.
Right. That's like me saying, yo, like G1 time when I was doing like 2016 when I was doing my not champion of the year matches of the year. I had like two or three Kenny Omega matches, but majority of them were in the G1. Majority were in the G1 because he was wilding the fuck out in the G1. You know what I'm saying?
And for you, they counted.
It was a different opponent. I'm looking at it as a different match. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm seeing Holmes come into the Saga battle, wipes him out clean, goes to the next battle with EK, wins that battle, and these are all dope, either dope performances or dope battles.
I don't even think he lost a round in them battles.
I personally had him losing a round against EK, but like I said, he's either winning them convincingly or having battle of the night type battles or crazy back and forths and coming out the winner. That has to be accounted for. And I think if he wins this B-Dot battle and goes on to win the Charlie Clips battle, got to give it to him.
Even if it's debatable, he just can't lose. Just make it debatable.
No, I think debatable, yeah, but it has to be like one of them, like, yo, I pick you to one day and I pick Clips the other day type shit. Because you know how when it comes to champion of the year, when it comes to nitpicking, wins and losses matter.
And then when they can't think, they just give it to Geechee.
Right. But yeah, man. So we both got B-Dot taking that joint, but yo, I'm looking at this one, possibly battle of the night.
I think this one and who is it? Danny and Jerry could be battle of the night too.
Danny and Jerry, let's get into that, man, because we haven't heard a peep out of Jerry West. We don't really hear him talk anyway going into before a battle, but
Jerry don't talk shit.
This shows he's not playing. He's not playing with no plate given to him, not one. That's man. It's making me fuck with Jerry West even more. Like I've been fucking with Jerry West since We Go Hard.
He's always moved like a vet to me.
Well, he had to learn some shit too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that tech battle, you know what I'm saying, definitely like was that first one to beat like, oh, okay, so it's just not coming here with just punches. I got to do a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And I think since then, the X Factor battle, every single battle he had, he's learned something from it and has made him better in the next one.
He's
Like,
kind of he's ascended. He's ascended at every battle.
like if he didn't go through all of that, we wouldn't get to Chilla. I mean, we wouldn't get the Jerry we got versus Chilla. Because that Jerry we had versus Chilla was fire.
A very good Jerry. That was a very good Jerry. And a loss, granted, but it was a good Jerry.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, Chilla was a man possessed that night, but Jerry made that a fucking battle. Like, almost. I mean, it's tough to use that C word sometimes, but it's like a instant classic, damn near. The way them niggas was going at it. Like, it was him. What could you really say bad about that battle?
Nothing.
All 3 rounds was dope.
Hella replay value. It gave you everything you wanted.
Feel me? Like, at the end of the year, we might have to talk about that battle, bro.
Him versus Drum.
Not talked about enough. But
him
this
versus Drum was another one.
Now, though. Jerry West versus Danny Myers. Who do you got and why?
Okay. Well, let's also take into account that Danny Myers is coming off an L, rumored. But he lost to the Black Captain, and he also has
the UM loss when he was a favorite.
The UM loss, but he also has sandwiched in on the other side. He has Suge. So this Jerry battle is sandwiched in between these 2 battles.
Wait, he got Suge when?
December.
I'm gonna keep it tall with you. I don't think he starts writing to that till after this battle.
Really? Knowing Danny?
I think Danny could prepare in a month. I think he starts writing for that battle as soon as this battle ends.
Prepare and give you 3 good rounds?
Yeah.
Shit.
I trust Danny with that more than anybody else.
I'm not mad at that. That being said, though, I think Jerry's been sitting since Chilla. He's been sitting. I'm gonna trust the guy who's been sitting longer and sitting on more. I'm gonna go with Jerry 2-1 in a very good back and forth. I feel like Jerry will take that first, though. He'll take that first pretty clearly.
I think I'm gonna go with Jerry also, bro, because like you said, sitting out. And me, I'm not a person that really jocks that whole term, but you sit out, that means you're gonna have some like shit to say all the time. Like, not everybody does that. Sometimes not every nigga is writing a bar down every day. Not everybody is, you know what I'm saying? Not every nigga does that. But I think with a guy like Jerry, he's taking he's taking each plate very serious and careful. And with a guy like Danny, he knows, like, just coming off a Chilla, like, you dealing with writer block niggas right now, so you gotta take the pin up. Even
this is his 3rd one.
This is
he battled Nitty in February. He battled Nitty in February.
Yep.
Had another classic with him.
Yeah, that was on
Genesis.
Joint, right? Oh, Genesis.
Genesis.
That was
in February.
Damn, they did battle on Genesis.
Yeah, Jerry. He's been somewhat hard. It was. I mean,
it was a nasty night, but I tried to forget it. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, Jerry, he's been taking each plate very serious and he's going against killers. Like niggas that can get him the fuck out of here type shit. So
he battled John too recently.
And wait, what was that at?
That was in the app event. That was the same card as Old Red and Chess.
Yeah. That was a nice battle.
So he's battle killers. He's got killers.
Like, he's definitely ready for the Danny Myers battle. Now, we know preparation-wise, we're leaning towards Jerry. You know what I'm saying? We know Danny's gonna prep better, but we talk about with the pen, how much more time he got, much more shit you can come up with, much more angles you can go off of. Like, I feel like Jerry's been watching everything Danny's been doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's shit he can go off of. He can probably, you know what I'm saying, expound on other niggas' angles, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like he's heard so much and can do so much where Jerry, you don't really see him. You don't see Jerry unless it's time to battle.
He might, I don't know. Yeah, I think Danny might just go in there with bars. Honestly,
like he's gonna go there. I feel like he really might go in there with Jerry flips and probably like some like just old angles he probably know here and there. But like I said, other than that, he more than likely is. But Danny coming in with just bars more than likely is still better than most niggas. You know what I'm saying? 3 rounds. So like still Danny's
that's saying a lot.
Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Danny's a different nigga, but with Danny just being, this would be his, well, we said this would be his second battle in the span of about 2 months, maybe.
Because he battled Easy. No, in the span of less than that, because he battled Easy 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like this on top of the Holmesy battle. Was there anything in between that?
Easy.
So the 2 battles compared within a shorter time span than Jerry's. Like I said, I feel a little bit comfortable leaning towards Jerry in that space. Now, when it comes to bar for bar, punch for punch, you know Jerry is a puncher at times,
right.
And Danny's one of the best. Who are you leaning with in that department?
Shit. Well, I mean, Jerry, so he lost to Nitty, one puncher. He lost to Chilla, another puncher.
Another great puncher as of late.
I mean, he does well against punchers, but it's just he loses to them. So
you can't outpunch him, or the haymaker rate is not the same.
Thank you. That right there. He can't outpunch him, and his output is a lot less than the other person's output, which makes it look very ugly on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, this might change things. I don't know. I think in that aspect, I might want to lean towards Danny.
That is making it real debatable with me because, like we said, we talk about all that shit, punching against punching. Now, with Danny going against a guy like Easy, who's not a puncher, who's just straight.
Yeah, they say Easy talk to him.
Now, if Jerry can incorporate that into his rounds, I think he can be able to pull this one out. Because I don't think he was able to do too many angles or any of that nature with Chilla. I think he just knew he had to outrhyme Chilla, and that's all he tried to do. With Danny, you can actually find angles on him, and if you can be able to rap with him, you can beat him.
Yeah, because look at this. Niggas talk greasy to Danny.
Easy. Like Danny's been losing. He's been losing.
He has.
So you take the right angle on him or find a good way to break him down in front of the people, that at least in a way, let me make it clear, in a way that we haven't heard before. Because Danny's been around. Danny's been around for some years now.
The way that Danny's did
almost everything. So
Mike P.
Yeah, I don't know how much. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how. Yeah, Mike P. I don't know how much more you can say about his wife. I don't know how much more you can say about him coming to New York. I don't know how much more. You got to find something. But if you can find that right angle, Danny can be defeated, especially because I think he will be able to compete with him with the bars. Jerry punch rate is very good. It is very good.
Makes you wonder what Easy told him.
I can't wait for that battle.
Makes you wonder what Easy told him. Because remember what you just said.
That battle got to be crazy. I don't think Danny went out like no sucker.
Remembering what you just said, everything has been said to Danny. It all depends on what you say. Easy must have found something.
What you say and how you say it too, though. So with Jerry, I think he has a great delivery too, though. I think he has a better delivery than Danny. So if he's able to set his shit up a little better and land his haymakers a little bit, like he just have to land his. That's probably basically land your bigger haymakers, because he's gonna be able to take the room. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Think about Danny versus K-Shine. Like Danny obviously was punching Shine's head off, but Shine was at him with the punches. Yeah, Shine was at him with the punches, but it was his delivery. It was his movement on the stage. He's like, what did he say? The butterfly in his face. What did he say? He said, Wait till y'all see
Sean,
LA in his face. Y'all see LA in his face. I see the butterfly, but it was just the delivery he gave it. You know what I'm saying? Like that is little things like that can sway a win away from Danny if he's just trying to outbar you. You know what I'm saying? That would be one thing I always try to take from my battle and bring to this battle.
Chess did the same thing. He cut that ring in half and was right attacking him like.
But think about that's what Daddy did to Shine though. That's why that battle with Chess and Daddy is debatable because Chess was just trying to be just as aggressive as Daddy, and Daddy saying with Chess. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. It weren't like Chess wasn't controlling the room like he usually does. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to get crazy, which is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Like we love when niggas just want to like take niggas head off. Like we fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes in big stages like this, you got to do the little things that matter to take you over the hump. And I think that will be able to just punch for punch. Yes, you could be able to, you know what I'm saying, make it debatable with him. But like we said, him going punch with these guys who are great at it, it doesn't usually go in his favor. So you got to do a little more outside the box. And I think trying to find that right angle on Danny or find a way to break him down will get that win for Jerry. I believe he'll do it. I believe he'll do it. I'm going with Jerry 2-1. I believe he'll do it.
You just said it. Do something outside the box. Jerry in every battle has done something outside the box.
Bro, I forgot his fucking special move. If he gives us a good one, he might be able to get it. But you can't take away Danny's rebuttal game.
Yeah. Oh, what the shit? What he did the tank with the water? Ah,
you can't sleep on Danny's rebuttal game. So I definitely will be. You should be prepared for a crazy rebuttal. I don't know how you prepare for a rebuttal. Y'all the rappers, I'm not. Yeah. But prepare for it. Y'all the rappers, I'm not. I don't know, but just know that Danny's gonna have a crazy one.
He is.
He's been knocking his rebuttal game out the park, man.
Danny can freestyle. Danny is, in a sense, a complete battler. Yes.
Oh, I feel like over this past like 3 some odd years, he's been really stepping it up, like even more. Because everybody say like he just punch. I feel like he had to step his shit up some more. You know what I'm saying? Even if the angle don't hit like it's supposed to, he still does right. He still takes the chance.
Somebody smoking outside.
Smell that gasoline.
I smell that gasoline. I can't have no parts of. God damn it. Shit.
Yeah, man. So you got Danny 2-1. I'm leaning Jerry 2-1.
Yeah, I got Danny, man. Danny.
I think this gonna be another crazy one though. Another crazy joint, bro. Another crazy joint. And we got our last joint. We got EK versus Loso, which we all thought it was Chilla versus Loso, but
I think EK versus Loso is a better battle. You know, Loso with the spiritual, spirituality type, and then EK is on that same wavelength too. So
we're trying to go to church.
We go on to church on Halloween. Makes no kind of sense, but I guess we are.
Nah, man, I think my nigga. Wait, no, he's not Mexican. Never mind.
They opening up the show anyway, so.
I mean, they got to turn up then with that battle. EK versus Loso.
Oh yeah, KO made it to the team.
Both of these dudes are wild charismatic. Like they know how to control a stage. We know how to move on a stage, or the platform per se.
Yeah.
So that
EK.
Oh, EK been getting busy, bro. I think since the Saga battle, he been getting busy. Like he's not just up there trying to just out rap with you. Like he's moving and grooving and all that shit.
Oops kicked his ass last I saw.
That's cool. I'm just talking about what he does on the stage. I'm talking about what they do on the stage. They get busy on the stage. They know how to move. They don't just stand there and just rap. They know how to control the stage. So I think that'll cancel each other out in that part. So it's not going to be a dry ass battle. Bar wise, I think I'll lean towards EK bar for bar, but structuring wise,
Loso.
I'll probably lean towards Loso. I like the way he put his shit together better.
Last time we seen Loso was Ryder, right?
Yes. and that was a clean win.
Mm-hmm.
I think Loso had a battle like
With
somewhere like one like low key joints, but I don't watch them shits.
Those don't count. Those don't count in the story. Like I said earlier, those don't count in your story.
But you tried to choke from 12 years ago, dude.
He didn't choke. He got killed.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, like I said, so this battle is tough, bro. Because if EK can find a good angle on YouTube, bro, he will like go to the depth with that shit. You know what I'm saying? We see what he did with Glue Easy in this, bro. Jesus Christ.
He made him quit.
Right.
He made him quit. Yeah.
That wasn't even right, bro.
But it was done to him when Holmesy battled him. Holmesy, he took that the white picket fence that you don't come from the hood type. He took that angle, expounded on it.
Nigga, I'm talking about EK. Why are you talking about EK getting beat by other niggas?
Because it kind of goes hand in hand. EK loses a lot.
Loso been losing too. So like, what did you talk about? Niggas lose in battle rap, bruh.
Nah, man. You forget
nobody's undefeated in battle rap other than K-Shine.
And you always say that. And it will. Don't forget it will. You always say that. This sport is a very what have you done for me lately sport.
That's if you make it like that.
It is like that. We make it like that.
No, I mean I go off history in general. If you have a history of losing, then I'm gonna think you're gonna lose. If you've been losing your last couple battles, I'm gonna think you're gonna lose.
God damn it, I just said that shit.
But EK hasn't been losing. It's like he just beat Louise, so he hasn't been losing like that.
Then I just said that. Battle rap is a what have you done for me sport. What have you done for me lately sport? I just said that.
But I just said I go off history. History. If somebody just had a bad game last joint, I'm not about to be acting like they're gonna be losing the next 5 battles. That just don't make sense.
If you lost your last 2, I'm gonna think you're losing your next.
There's nothing wrong with that. But if I know this dude still gets busy in the ring, and like I'm still gonna talk about his strengths. I'm not gonna just say he just like the nigga trash or something. Niggas lose.
No, EK ain't trash. He's not. EK's
nowhere
fire.
near it.
He's not.
All right. So what we talking about?
We talking about Loso winning.
I'm talking about how this shit. Don't think this is about to be this is about to be a debatable ass battle.
It won't be a slouch. It won't be a slouch. I already said
like both of these niggas are fire with angles, and they both could be able to wild out with that shit. It just depends on who has the better content at the end of the day.
I think EK can turn that. What's the shit that Loso said to EK has a way with angles that he can like you said, it's them West Coast niggas, man. He's another one. Like B-Dot, he can take a small, minuscule blemish on your record and he can stretch it out. And
shit, man, the shit that he was doing against Jada Nightwing. When against he was what the fuck he say? But him copying Diesel, the dude that's in his crew and shit. Like just a little shit like that. Like he's great with angles, you know what I'm saying? He'll definitely find something and go against that. And on top of being crazy with the pen on that makes it a very, very, very tough battle for Loso. Because Loso, you know what I'm saying? Like guys who got a really good pen on their A game, you know what I'm saying, makes it a very tough challenge for Loso. You know what I'm saying? JC, he just, I don't know what was it. That motherfucker had to drink that motherfucker drank the Space Jam water before that battle and just wild out on JC, bruh.
He had a chip on his shoulder with JC.
Yeah,
he was on a mission.
That was different. But when I'm talking about like Chef Trez battle, the B-Dot battle, the Briz battle, like anybody that finds can find a way to like either match his charisma and or excel it, you know what I'm saying, on top of being dope with that pen also, makes it a very challenging battle for Loso. That's just my thing. I think with a guy like EK, he can do shit like that. Like he can
You gotta
have a
overpower him.
playmaker. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
He's
overpower him.
Yeah, he don't think he's gonna be up there on no like lyrical miracle shit with Loso. But I think he's gonna go up there and try to take that man head off. I'm going with EK in this battle, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, I got. For the sake of conversation, I got Loso.
No, I see what, but I mean, why you got Loso though?
I got him simply because Loso, his crowd control is a little better than EK's. His charisma is just a slight better than EK's. EK is great, but he's never quite had that crowd control and charisma like Loso has. It's one of the things he's missing. Not saying he can't achieve it, but it's one of the things he's missing in this present moment that Loso already has in his arsenal. And because of that, I'm gonna edge Loso.
Shoot, man. So we got all of that. So we said, what's your battle of the night?
It's between Jerry and Danny and Holmesy and B Dot.
I'm leaning Holmesy and B Dot. And what I ain't gonna lie, my second in the running still is Tay Rock and Mook. I still think that shit can be crazy.
That battle's not gonna be bro. That's gonna be an ass battle.
I know you wilding now.
It's gonna be, the undercard is gonna be better than the main event.
I mean, there's killers on there.
Yeah, and
niggas on there. Not saying that the two guys in the main event are hungry, but I mean, we just been seeing them because we know they're gonna wild the fuck out. But
Mook battles are
I'm not about to say acting like Mook and Rock is gonna be doo doo. Like this is like one of them like marquee ass battles.
And just like Verb and Mook was, just like Solomon and Mook was, and look at how those turned out as far as replay value.
I told you I don't watch Mook and Verb just because it's just too long.
And I mean, I've only finished Mook and Solomon one time.
Yeah, so we're just going off time of battle then. Yeah, I mean that, but
it's just, bro, Mook doesn't have replay value battles. He doesn't have classics that are not in the DVD era.
I can agree with that. But like I said, man, I think with this joint, I think this has potential to be a classic.
God damn, nigga, you gonna get arthritis.
Nah, I don't crack my knuckles a lot, so when I do,
oh shit,
I don't crack my knuckles a lot. But yeah, son, I just had to think about that. Like, I don't know, I got faith in Mook for this battle. Like, he's back on URL, a one-on-one, like since Iron Solomon. You think he gonna come here trying to play? Like, he gonna come here try to bring you? I think he gonna come here try to bring you that smack feel, but like with a with the new Mook though, like the Mook of today, like you know what I'm saying, pen heavy Mook. We're not talking about like the shit from Verb battle, but like more so what I was seeing in that joint on RBC. Yeah, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That was good.
But that's what I'm feeling we're gonna get on top of that smack, because the way they going at it, him and Rock, it's like that they don't fuck with each other, like, and it's that real feel.
They're gonna be friends after the battle. Like,
I mean, if they do, that's great.
You know this is WWE. You know this is WWE.
If they, but that's what sometimes these battles hash out shit like that. That's cool if they do that. Look at what Surfing, you know what I'm saying, Hitman, like they cool as hell now. Like, I'm cool with that if they do that after the battle. I would love that.
Surf and Rock.
You know what I'm saying? I would love that. But before that, kill each other in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But
kill each other in
the ring. Respectfully. Respectfully. But nah, man, I think this card has the potential to be like a card of the year.
Yeah,
like,
from the other three.
Now my favorite card of the year is Kings and Queens, but this has potential to be that.
Not from the main event. I'm firm on that.
Hey, say what you want, man. This nigga is I hate shit. I don't go outside.
I don't like shit. I don't go outside.
But nah, man. Any last things you guys say for the event tomorrow, man? We going live tomorrow watching this joint.
We're going live tomorrow, and then after the event, we're going to go live with episode, 26 of the show?
26, yes, sir. I hate that number.
26, man.
But yeah, man. Get Your Bars Off podcast, man. We're gonna drop this joint right now right off the YouTube, and you know what I'm saying, get this out to the people.
Facts.
Man, see y'all tomorrow, man. Get Your Bars Off podcast. Ari Starks, man.
We out, Los. We out.